So, currently at level 17, we have 78,000 experience out of 85,500 for level 18. I was grinding. I was literally on my own, running out over this wall, down there, and just fireballing the living hell out of orcs. I cleared out a whole bunch of them. But there are some elites down there that are overly strong. And, I'm gonna smack you. I love you. Oh, come here. The peck by the third one starts feeling like irritation instead of love. The first and second feel like love. Do you need to bend your fingers back? Do you need a hug? I love you. I do. Yes. Okay. So, I'm able to freely walk around this area. There were some wargs there. They're dead. There's a shaman over there. The shamans are super resistant to my spells right now. I'm not touching them. I can't deal with them. If I could get close to them, I could, but they're surrounded by too many other orcs. So, I'm not dealing. There's another elite over there, too. You're not intended, I don't think, to clear out the orcs around the camp. So I didn't even bother trying to do it. You have a kitty on your lap. Nice. Nice. Very nice. I will say that out of the Piranha Byte games that I have played thus far, Gothic 2 feels like the most polished one. Because I've been messing around a bit with Risen 1. Risen 1's okay. It's entertaining in its own way, but it's a mess. And it's very easily exploitable. Like, there's certain aspects of things you can exploit in Gothic 2, but it doesn't really feel like an exploit so much as making use of what you have available. Risen feels like an exploit. Risen 3 a little. I've only played a little bit. Risen 3 so far actually feels pretty polished, but for a game in the time period it was released, there's a few problems with the physics system in that game that makes me cringe a little bit. But I don't feel like it detracts from the enjoyment of the game. I feel like Piranha Bytes is a company. Granted, I'm talking out my ass on this one because I haven't tried Elix, and I don't think I'm going to, so I have no idea if they've already rectified a lot of those issues, but I feel like they need to sit down and work on their technical aspects with their game engines before they start worrying about making another game. Or with the next game, rather than trying to expand on their universe more or something. Focus on the technical aspects of the game's engine. Like, things will clip through other things way too easily. There's goblins over there. There's a potion right here. It's really hard to point it out without you seeing it. Like, it feels and looks unpolished. If I ever get to the point where I can show any aspect of it on stream, it'll make a lot more sense. But, I mean, those criticisms aside, I have to say that the formula that they created with Gothic that they're constantly latching onto, I can't fault them for it because there's a reason why I enjoy playing this game. And a lot of it, I think, has to do with character progression as well as the way that quests are presented, which I know I'm going to end up disliking Gothic 3 for that aspect. I can't play games while I'm streaming with a kitty on my lap. It is very difficult when Tiger wants up and to be held, because he needs all the room. Bodhi needs my lap to an extent that he needs me to lean back, and it's very difficult for me to play certain games while he does that. Okay, so what I am trying to do Jiggers and ore. We need to go to Marcus first. He should be behind that one house that's over this way. I don't know if there's any orcs in our way. I should have cleared out this area in the past, and I didn't. The other thing that they could do within their games, like any of their Gothic-y type games, is fix this targeting system. Because even in Risen, I do not like the way the combat works as well. Like, there's other games that do combat so much better. Like, I don't hate the combat.
Nothing to be had there.
But it can definitely be refined. Get over here. Oh wait, no, we already saw him. I want to go back to him and see if he got the help he needed. And then from there, we'll figure it out. You're having to carefully assemble your camera without disturbing your cat. Come on. Waste of mana. I can't deal with them if I waste some mana. One work down. Okay, I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this. I'll show you what I'm doing. It's the same thing I did when I was grinding on my own. I literally went out, killed things until I was really low. Ran back inside, went to sleep. Poor Warg. No. No, poor Warg. And this is someone else's bed and we just keep using it. That guy. He probably came in, saw us sleeping, and just stood over us the entire time. Parsifal.
For Innos.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
That's our quick save. I don't think we need to go to Parsifal or Marcos, but we're going to.
For Innos.
Because if he happens to have two guys with him and he's like, thank you for the help and gives me extra experience, it's worth it going back to him. We need to find the guy that Diego is with, and he's in the other direction. And then there's a third one. Orc Elite right there. That Orc Elite will wreck me in 2 hits. I've already tried. I can't deal enough damage to him swiftly enough to keep him from killing me at all. Even with Fireball, I've tried fireballing an Orc Elite. I can get really close to killing them. Not quite. I'm just eating these almonds like crazy. So we're supposed to be doing a dinner with Isaac's dad and stepmom. Again, the only 2 people we've been seeing during any form of holiday. And we're supposed to be doing it Sunday.
Mushroom.
And Ben Fadley, thank you for the follow. She normally makes a ham for Easter, which I'm usually hit or miss on. I'm fine with it. I think what I look forward more to it is she has a jar of like pure horseradish. Not like horseradish sauce, it's like horseradish, the stuff that's like you take just a little more than just like the thinnest of spread, it just goes up your nostrils. It's just a really great combination. Love that stuff with the ham. I think she's tired from her job and she doesn't want to actually cook because she's all like, can I just do a pot roast in a crock pot? So that's what she's doing. I'm supposed to be doing some sides. I kind of want to do deviled eggs. Because I know Isaac really likes them. I always like them. I don't know. Eggs and Easter. Don't they just go hand in hand? They usually do. Normally they're painted, but deviled eggs are fine. Scroll just lying here. Okay. Ooh, dark mushrooms. Yeah, see? If I grind on my own some more tonight or something, I'm going to end up coming out here. I'm going to end up taking out those orcs right over there. Because hitting him from here, like that one, very doable. They give me 300 experience per death. So, they're usually really good to go after. But I'm trying to figure out everything I want to make. I think I'm doing asparagus with a balsamic lemon sauce. I guess we're doing it that way then. Where's your axe? Oh, slid down. I don't need that. Fireweed. It's fine. Healing herb. Yeah, that orc too. But what I want to do is come down here. There's the house. That's where he should be. Ooh, more fireweed. Is there anything up here? I think I already checked the campsite. So this is the house we met our first goblin at in Gothic 1. Again, anyone who's new to this, the one thing that I like about the Gothic series, it carries characters across between the 3 games. And the map we're currently on is essentially the map we were on in Gothic 1. We had to come back here for our current part of the story. everything. There's some changes that have occurred, but it's basically the same location. Oh, I could have just slept there. Damn it. Oh, he did get them. 2.
How's the situation?
Thank you for your help. Enos will give us the strength to stand firm.
Okay. So he has crates of ore in there. That's the reason why we're happy to have helped him. Here's what we're going to do since there's a bed right here. We're going to go up there and we're going to kill that orc. Come down here and sleep, and we're going to keep on going down this trail to get to... wherever Diego came from. Actually, I might be able to just walk around this trail. But we're going to use the bed. Because unfortunately, we're a little crippled as a mage in the beginning. The more experience we get, the better we get. Dilly? Stop it. Just hitting him with my magic wand. It's not even a staff, it's a wand is what it's called. I'm gonna poke your eyes out with my wand. Does he have nothing on him, really? Whatever. Alright, we're going down. And we're gonna go heal. I know it's tedious, but we're still early on in the game, and I don't want to make use of all my consumables. By the end of Gothic 1, I had so many consumables, I was just able to not have to rest, and I was just downing those instead. Granted, we also beat up an alchemist in Gothic 1. Took all of his money. Took all his money, took all of his potions. Told him we were better than him. And just left. Alright. Marcus's group is done, so we need Fajeth and Silvestro, who should be together. They should be along the back way. Which I think we had some initial problems with. Which I might be okay with this time. It's also possible I was supposed to find Diego later than I found him. I've already been in that cave. I just finished my almonds, no more chewing. I'm not certain. So all we know in the story at the moment is that when we defeated the Sleeper, this archdemon from the first game, one of the demon's last orders that it gave to other creatures of darkness was just the single word, come. And that has caused an entire army of evil creatures, including dragons, or led by dragons, to take up residence in this valley that we're currently in. We are supposed to be here to find proof, because when we were rescued / brought back to life by the necromancer Zardos, we were told that we needed to get our hands on this artifact known as the Eye of Enos. In order to get the hold of the artifact of the Eye of Enos, we need to get the paladins to believe in us enough to be able to give it to us. The paladins are currently stationed in the town of... I forget what it's called. I've been remembering the name quite often. It's the main town that we started in. The main city that we constantly go back to. The paladins are stationed there for unknown reasons, but apparently as part of the war effort between the orcs and the humans, which is an ongoing, like, light plot device that's in the background that never takes the forefront, from what I understand from any of the Gothic games. It's just part of the world setting, for all intents and purposes. There's a war going on between the orcs and the humans. We ended up going up to the paladins. We told them we need the Eye of Enos, as we were originally instructed. They sit there and basically laughed in our faces and said, you need to give us a reason. We told them about the dragons. They sat there and said, okay, you've already proven yourself to us within the town and around and doing blah, blah, blah. You need to prove to us that there are dragons. So go back to the valley that you came from, which is this valley. Find proof of these dragons and bring it back to us, which is what we're supposed to be doing right now. In the process of this, while trying to get the paladins that are stationed here, who apparently have lost contact with the paladins on the outside, while we've been trying to get information from them and getting proof from them, they're insisting that before they're willing to cooperate with us, we need to prove ourselves to them. And one of the ways we can do it is by finding out what the hell happened to their shipments of ore. Because they had 3 contingents they sent out to mine ore that have not reported back. And again, if you missed anything from Gothic 1 or anything from Gothic 2 beforehand, the reason why they sent them out, a contingent of ore out, is because the ore that's found in this particular valley is infused with magic. And if properly smelted, of which the Empire knows how the proper smelting techniques, if properly smelted, it can create metals that are magically imbued and much stronger than any other normal steel weapon. And they have been making those to use in the war efforts. No one else knows the proper technique for smelting the ore, so the ore is all but worthless to anyone else, is from what we were told in Gothic 1. You can smelt the ore using normal smelting techniques, they said, but what will result is basically previously magical ore that is no longer magical, that happens to be a little bit harder than steel, but not by much. It's still stronger, but not to the point where it's really all that useful. Oh my goodness, all I've wanted to find was a loaf of bread just next to a skeleton. I'm gonna take that. Ooh, mana potion. Ravenspeak. What the hell is that? What is Ravenspeak? It's an axe. Needs 110 strength, does 110 damage. My strength is 15. Because I'm a Wizard. Assuming what the hell's going on with the sound? Oh no, it's one of these. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Oh. Money. Arrows. Mana Essence, Glacier Clothes, Fish. Sure. Good enough. Oh, this is the tower I was trying to get up to that I couldn't figure out how to get up to. I don't think there's any way on top of it. Yes, I'm aware the sound is all wonky. Hold on. Reload and see if the sound fixes. Okay. That's where I came from with Diego. Okay. Yeah, because that's... Diego didn't want to go this way. I think this path leads me to where the others are. I think he literally got upset when we went this way. We should see a small blockade of some sort soonish. Is either this way or it was around that way? I'm gonna go this way and find out. It should be relatively clear of enemies, because I know I cleared a bunch of them out with Diego. There's crates or something. Is this Sardis's original tower? I don't remember his tower being right here, though. It kind of was, but not this easily. I don't think it was. There they are. Here's what I'm going to do real quick. I'll reload it, but I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to see if I can swim down. Let's see if we can get inside the tower, out of curiosity. I have a feeling this is Artis's tower. Why am I sliding up? We shouldn't be having frame rate issues anymore. Literally capped at 40. So the sliding up is a mechanic, that problem that happened with in Gothic 1 because the frame rate wasn't capped. We had it uncapped, but because the game is so old, it causes issues with the physics and with the AI. So in Gothic 1, I had capped it at 40, and Gothic 2, I capped it the same. Can't even get inside, look at that. Huh. Alright. Since there was a potion here, I'm not going to reload. I'm just going to climb out. Especially considering there's a quick and easy way out. It's really weird that the tower's here. I don't remember him saying that his first tower fell. I just heard him say that he rebuilt it. Adderson, thank you for the follow. What? God. Why was the animation stuck on that? Looks fucking weird. That's... No. Wait. That's Sardis's tower. That's the town. Those are the original ruins. Which I'm betting we can get up to. I don't necessarily want to go up there because I have a feeling there's a dragon up there. I have a feeling one of the dragons is there. My current feeling is that the dragons are situated in this valley. I know that they said they were. I need to fix the sound. That's just horrible. There we go. Hey,
Where do you come from?
I'm here on behalf of Garon.
Very good. I can certainly use new men.
I am not here to assist you.
Oh? Then why did you come?
My mission is to find out how much ore you have mined so far.
Honored magician. Your presence gives me and my men confidence. It would certainly be helpful to us if you could use your Innos-given power for us.
What do you want?
What can I do for you?
For days, a horde of snappers has been roaming around our camp. Looks like they're just waiting for a good opportunity to attack. I don't know what they're waiting for. But as long as they're here, there's no peace to be had in the camp. That Bed, above all the rest, is scared out of his mind. And driving the other convicts crazy. So who should I send? Bilgot? Huh. He's a wreck too. And Tengron? Sure, he can fight, but he lacks the necessary guile. The only one who can do it is you. I want you to hunt down those damn beasts and kill them.
How's the morale of your men?
You want to know how my men's morale is? They can hardly work for fear. Deal with these snappers, or someone's bound to crack.
They're snappers. Seriously? Convicts. They're all convicts
Hey,
still.
where do you come from? Have you just come from the castle?
Yes, I come from the castle. Why?
What's the situation there?
No better than here. The orcs are still there, if that's what you mean.
Damn, you're not safe anywhere. I'll tell you something. If I weren't scared shitless, I'd just beat it out of here.
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm the general dog's body here. Schlep stuff around, keep an eye on the snappers. Bill got here, Bill got there. I should have just stayed home with my old lady. Wasn't any different there, but at least there was something decent to eat. And now I'm all that remains of the men-at-arms that were assigned to Fadgeth. How was I to know that this expedition wasn't gonna make it back? My pal Olaf made himself scarce. Maybe he pulled it off.
I found Olaf.
Now what's he up to?
He's dead. The wolves ate him.
Ah, damn. I hope that at least I'll manage to get out of here.
What do you know about the snappers?
Why do you want to know that? And don't tell me you're just curious.
I'm going to hunt those snappers.
That's crazy. I've watched them. Those are bloodthirsty beasts.
Then tell me what you know about them.
Yeah, I can help you, but only under one condition.
What do you want?
If you manage to kill the snappers, then you have to get me out of here. I can't take it here much longer. Have you talked to Fed? The guy is wrecked, and I don't want to end up like him.
Tell me what you know, then I'll get you out of here.
I knew I could count on you, so pay attention. I've watched the snappers for quite a while. They're very cunning, and they have a kind of communication. But they never go alone and attack only in a pack. But there's something else. There's a lizard among them that's different. It rarely shows up, but I've seen it. The other beasts bow when they go past it, but they always keep it in sight as they do so. As long as that one doesn't move, no lizard in its vicinity will.
Where can I find that bloody beast?
I saw it by the steps of the old watchtower.
Fine. I think I understand. Thank you.
Remember, you gave me your word.
So what, just kill that one? Or can I just murder them all? Can I take your guys' stuff? That was shit. They don't want it.
May Inas be with you. Do you bring news from the castle? Are reinforcements coming soon?
What is this
I haven't come
camera
to bring
waving
news,
around?
but to get
Oh, it's
news.
the trees.
Then speak to Fadgeth. He's in command here. But if you have news from the castle, then let me know.
About the news.
Yeah. What's the situation in the castle?
It's still besieged by the orcs, and also still open to the dragon's attacks.
Oh, damn. I hope the boys will hold out. Listen, a friend of mine is in the castle. His name is Udar, and we've known each other a long time and fought a lot of battles side by side. I want you to take him this ring. He's to keep it safe for me. Tell him I'll get it when I come back.
To who?
No problem. When I get to the castle, I'll give the ring to Udar.
Good. The magic of the ring will give Udar new strength. Hey, and tell him that I'll get it back from him.
I could use your help. Fadgeth wants me to hunt the lizards and...
I take orders only from Fadgeth. And my orders say to guard the mining site, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Maybe someone else will help you.
What is this ring? Do I want to take it? Probably will. Hit point bonus 20. I will take it back to the castle, but only after I need mana. I'm probably gonna try and kill some snappers and then deal. Here's
Hey,
Fed.
you!
What do you want from me? I'm not going anywhere.
Stay calm, relax. No one wants you to go anywhere.
Thank Enos. You know, over the last few days, several men have left the camp, and not one of them has come back. They were all eaten by snappers. But not me. I'll just stay put until it's all over.
What do you know about the snappers?
Bilgot watches them at night. A few of them are down at the pool at the base of the Dark Tower. Others are right above us on top of the cliff. They're just waiting until we're all exhausted. We managed to trap ourselves here. Soon they'll attack the camp and have their bloody feast.
I see.
You know what people call this guy's past girlfriends?
A FedEx.
Are you all right?
The snappers are out there. Can you smell them? I can smell them.
The guy sounds really fed up with everything. Fed just sounds fed up. Look at all. They only have 2 boxes, really? You guys
Hey,
suck.
you! What are you doing here?
I'm a scout. I roam the country. But all those snappers haven't made it easy for me. It's a good time to land a few trophies, provided you know what you're doing. The entire Valley of Mines is teeming with orcs. No matter where you're headed, this won't be a picnic.
We've cleared out so much of the area right now. I think I have convict. Dilget, convict. I think I talked to everyone I really can at the moment. Oh. I mean, they're just snappers. They're not that threatening to me. They'll actually be worth good experience.
There.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Shit, the feds are here. I'm intentionally doing this because, like I said, I need to take the ring back. I'm going to drop the ring off. I have 80,905. I can't get any more. Is that a shrine to Enos over there? Or is that to shrine to Beliar? I think it's to Beliar. I don't want to deal with the shrine to Beliar. Beliar's shrine, near as I could tell, it sells permanent portions of your HP. Like, you decrease your HP permanently in order to get money. Ooh, drugs. Why is this hovering above the ground? That's not. Swampweed. Come on, just go forward. Corpse here. That actually does. I don't know what shrine that is. It's either that has to be Beliar. There's no way it's not Beliar. Light Orc Axe. Yeah, that's Beliar. Shrine to Beliar, the god of chaos and darkness and blah blah blah. I will say that the deities, the 3 gods, are very blah to me. Like, there's been a lot more interesting setups for fantasy-based pantheons than the god of good and the god of dark. If one was too powerful, they would be out of balance. So you need the god in the middle to balance them out. Lil J Illick, thank you for the follow. It's a very overused plot point. It's not horrible. It's just, it's been done before. You've been reported to the Enos Inquisition for heresy. I will say I like the names of the gods. That is one thing, because I have heard some fantasy deities' names that just makes me want to facepalm. I'm like, please rename your deity. This is Zardas's old tower. All right, we're gonna go up here and see what's here. If it's something super powerful, it's gonna wreck our ship. We're teleporting back to the castle. Why did he let goblin skeleton? I mean, it's Sardas's. What does he expect? He had goblin skeletons. They all came to life. Air flying. I think they're up above. They're on the floor above me, I'm betting. Potion! And whatever the hell that noise is, that's whatever they're talking about. Scroll. I'm betting that's a summon a goblin skeleton scroll. Potion. Potion. Right, left, left, right. How am I doing as far as lockpicks? Let me see. 33, I'm fine. I only start cheesing the lockpicks when I start getting on 20 or under. They attempted to give it stairs in this version. What is that supposed to be? That little glowy shine spot. Yeah. Not yet. Not when I have this much meat. And not when they're not doing enough damage to me. I want to try and whittle down the tower as much as possible because I have a feeling whatever I need to do is killing whatever is at the top of this tower. They did so much less damage to me last time, but I think I got a few crits off of them last time. Oh, it's a demon. It's Zardas's demon. Alright, who's the guy we need to give this to? Udar. We might as well just give it to Udar right now. We'll get some experience. We'll go back. We'll tell him that we gave him the ring. That'll probably give us even more experience. Herloth. Sengrath. I don't remember who Udar is. Udar.
Hey, you! Here, I bring you Tengron's ring. It's supposed to protect you. Tengron says he'll come and get it once he's back.
Sis.
What? Do you know what ring that is? He got that ring as an award for his courage in battle. You say he wants to get it back? If it's the will of Innos, he is going to. If it's the will of Innos.
If it's the will of Innos. In other words, depending on if you want to give it back or not.
How?
A few of the boys are practicing this.
Okay. I think I already talked to him about that. I probably didn't, but I skipped it anyways.
It was just like you said.
I don't think he had. If he had anything interesting to say, it probably would have just gone into my journal anyways. Not necessarily.
Mushroom.
Now that I think about it. Probably should have skipped it. Oh well. Prom Protostar, thank you for the follow. Okay. Sleep in Parsival's bed again. Sleep until the morning. They're about to tell me the leader of a snapback. It's supposed to be at the steps of the old watchtower. I'm assuming they're talking... They said a winged lizard, and it could end up being that demon. The demon doesn't strike me as a winged lizard. But it's possible. But they said the steps of the old watchtower. No one knew what Zardas's tower was initially. So maybe it's not Zardas's tower that I'm supposed to be looking for.
For Innos.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the quicker way to get over there... Where did I quick save it? I'm upset at myself. Well, I guess we can hear what he has to say now. I remembered it just as I went over the edge. You don't want to fall there because usually you die. I didn't bother quick saving because I wasn't thinking, oh, I need to do this now. See, there's a reason why I quick save like crazy. So I don't screw myself over like that. We'll talk to Udar on our way out.
For Innos.
Oh, and now that I think about it, for anyone that has mentioned in the chat that they hate Geralt's, especially because of his voice, that gritty, gravelly, manly, deep voice, whatever, wait until you catch a look at Risen 3, if I ever get to that. Dear God, that character is got a deeper, more gravelly voice than Geralt ever had.
Here,
okay, Tengron's ring.
say?
Yeah, we already heard that.
How are things?
A few of the boys are practicing, but in principle, we're all just waiting for something to happen. This uncertainty is wearing us down. That's the strategy of those blasted orcs. They'll wait until our nerves are shot.
Ah. Psychological warfare. That's what they've engaged in. These orcs are dastardly. Also, there's something about this particular log that as soon as you're on it, even if you're like right here, any orc chasing you will stop and just shake their fists at you like you've escaped them. I think it's because they literally tell you when you're first trying to get into the castle, they tell you it's surrounded by the orcs, but then they'll tell you if you press them that there was a battering ram that had broken that the orcs were trying to use against the castle walls, and that was your best way in, and they basically tell you to make a break for it. You're supposed to run up it as quickly as possible to get away from them. you're not going to outrun an orc normally, so it makes sense for them to have programmed, oh, this is essentially the wall that the enemies can't go past. What is up there? I've never checked up there. That causes the shaman to get up. The only way I could do this is if I could somehow... Yeah, the shaman gets up. You'd have to entice the orc without the shaman. The orc with the shaman is too much. Is that 2 shamans or 1? There's 2. Fuck. This was nice. Let's go back in real quick. This is a great idea. Great strategy. Bad idea. Whatever. We take the experience. Let's go.
I'm not touching that.
I'd have done it differently.
Back to the bed. Riveting gameplay. This is what it's like to be a mage. Like I said, you could be downing like mana potions and be all like, well, we're gonna just continue on. But then you're just downing mana potions.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
I already got that. I already took his shit. This guy is all like, it's been 4 nights in a row. I've just wanted some sleep, and this guy's always in my bed.
For Innos.
Or do you think he finds your character attractive and just stares down at you lustily all night long? Here. Let's save here. Like hard save. And quick save. Alright, back to the road. Get out of my way.
Innos.
How am I doing anyways? 81,505. So 3,500 more and we get an experience. We get another level. That's pretty good in my opinion. Oh shit. Here, watch. There's an orc coming after us. I would try and kill him if I could. I don't know where he's wandering off to. That's a really weird path he's taking. All right, let's go around him. That was my own fault. I know there's more orcs up to my left that I could probably try and take out at some point too. But like I said, I will probably try and do it on my own just for grinding purposes. That's how I got as much experience as I did from the last time I had played it. Like I said, is I just basically went around and beat the crap out of orcs that were just standing around the outside. It took me a bit, but I took out so many wargs and orcs that there's a whole bunch of like safe areas for me to run around in now. Which I very much prefer to having to try and fail to get to places. Yes, I can climb that. I did climb that last time. There's fire lizards up there that I can't deal with, or there's lizard men. I forget which. Both, I think. Yes, I've been in there. I've already done that. I think that was the ore from Diego or something. Okay, now we're just about back where we were. Yeah, because there's Zardes' tower. Is that Zardes' tower or is it so? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I think that's his old tower, like I said. Yeah, here it is. I might as well see if there's more snappers out here. I killed a whole bunch of snappers around here, so... I did see from a distance the mushrooms. I don't know if... Yeah, here's one dark mushroom. Dark mushrooms, again, in case you haven't been around and aren't aware, if you eat 50 of them, it's a permanent mana boost. And they recover your health. So that's my primary health recovery at the moment, is those. I'm wondering if I've taken care of the snapper hordes. There's none left. They said at the old watchtower. Unless it is the demon. The switching between the targets sometimes.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Alright. I am going to have 5 dark mushrooms. 5 hit points each. Those poor wolves. No, stop it. There we go. Plus 5 mana. Woo! Yeah, I know you can min-max and just hold on to those and eat those later on after you've spent all your lower end of MP. Blah, 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 blah. Technically, if you really want to min-max for the best, I think you want to spend up to 60 mana just using learning points as opposed to using tablets or any other potion or anything. Then you could use those when it starts being 2 to 3 learning points per mana point. I don't care about min-maxing enough, so it would drive me nuts if I tried doing it. What is this? Is that a paladin? Along with a skeleton bone. There's skeletons in there. That's not a skeleton. That's a mine crawler. Jin. I kind of only want to keep Jin on me to sell and to use for quests. I don't really feel like using it for mana recovery because it recovers so little and the animation is so long. Here, I'll show you. So like, where is Jin? Here it is. I have 19 of them. Recovers 1 mana. This is the animation. Not worth it. This does 1 mana also. Beer does 1 mana. Like, I could sit there and be all like, oh, I'm just gonna recover like 4. Here, this is 2 mana recovered. Here's 3. Like, even when I tried doing it on my own when I wasn't streaming it, it's just the animation is so long, it's absolutely useless for hit point and mana recovery. Like, at least if I want to recover hit points with the meat, I could just spam that button over and over and over, and he eats it relatively quickly. But the Jin, any of the bottled drinks. It's just that long ass animation. I was not expecting to find this area at all. Convict. Why are they all dead? Just because of the... I'm a sucker for utilitarian light spells in games, especially when they're useful. They're actually useful even in Pathfinder. Like Kingmaker, you have the light cantrip and it's actually useful. Man-at-Arms. That's right, Minecrawlers give us mana. Stop it. Stop it. Really? Is this what you're gonna do your entire time? Stop it. Stop it. Trying to back it into a corner. They don't hit me for enough for anything, but their mandibles have a secretion in it that the water mages in the first game were going to use to power their magic. You can now use it to fill your MP. Leather bag full of 50 coins, leather bag full of 25 coins, leather bag full of 100 coins. It's really nice when games give us utility spells and not just blasty ones. Still want the blasty ones though. Yeah, I'm very much of that mindset. I like utility spells that make sense. That is one of the things I'm looking forward to in the new Baldur's Gate, because I know that they have Featherfall in there. I'm kind of expecting the utility spells will be useful in that one. I don't want to eat that ham. Here, have this. Might as well just have some digger meat. Don't know if I need mana yet, so I'll hold on to it. I probably will. Oh shit. That one's still eating. You, get over here. They're not dealing enough damage to me. Get away from me. Yeah, switching between the targets is very difficult. I wish they had done that a little bit better. I mean, considering I had like auto target in the basic Gothic 2 layout, it's still not the worst I've seen, and I'm still fine with the combat system in general, but I would like to see them to refine it a little bit. I will say Risen 3 feels a little bit better in that respect.
Nothing to be had there.
It still doesn't feel as good as some games,
Nothing
but it
to
does
be had
feel
there.
better. And the only reason I've been noticing it is because I've been running into some an occasional YouTube video or two that's all like introspective, like between different games and like targeting systems, especially within open world RPGs, and the way they've been implemented best versus the way they haven't been implemented well. And some of the ones that they mentioned in the past, or some of the ones I've seen them mention, there's a lot of comparison to Dragon's Dogma. Because Dragon's Dogma, the one thing it had going for it was its combat system was fantastic.
Mushroom.
What is that thing I got? Devout to Verse. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why. Silvestro. Oh, Silvestro. That's Silvestro. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I didn't mean to come in here for that, but okay. Picture of the nude woman that we had. That's from Babbo. We took it off of him. Stop all men who come from the mountains. If someone comes along the pass, it will probably be an old man. Don't let him fool you. I've already seen that one. Stinking note. It was inside a fish. Lucius farewell. Wanted note. Silvestro's note. From the King's Paladin Silvestro, another day of scraping awaits. Today we intend to break through the wall and dig deeper into the rock. Got a bad feeling about this, so I'm going to have the ore hidden away. Diego's the only one of us who knows his way around here. I have to trust him. He'll take the chest to safety, but I'm not letting him go alone. The ore must be protected at all costs, so I'm sending 2 knights to go with Diego. Long live the king, Silvestro. Hey, Diego, what happened to the knights that were with you? Let's use this. The other thing I've been getting used to the idea of, because I've been looking at their stuff, my criticisms on torches within Gothic. The original intended purpose, as far as I can tell, was that the torches were meant to be, you use it once, you toss it on the ground kind of thing. It's a once and done use. You were never meant to, like, hold on to it. The warrior I wasn't going to deal with. You stop it.
Nothing there.
I can get behind that thought process because in Risen 3 I had the same issue where I couldn't, like, once I used the torch, all I could do was throw it on the ground and pick it up. I could never put it back in my inventory. And I was trying to figure out what's the problem, what's wrong with this, why is it not working, and then someone pointed out that it was very likely that it was intended that it was a once and done because they're cheap and you find them everywhere. And I was like, you know, I should probably appreciate that rather than be all like, of course I can snuff out a torch and put it back in my pocket. Which, I mean, you can. If you have 2 torches on you, you just reuse the torch and you put it back in your pocket, but... Are these eggs? Was this a frickin' nest? This was a nest. This is a minecrawler nest. I bet anything the concept of what ended up happening was they were mining and accidentally broke in through to a nest. There's a scroll. I think it's a fire rain. Casket, black pearl. Oh, we keep that black pearl. I think black pearl's a spell ingredient. Yeah, I think I need that. Leather bag full of 50 gold coins. A blank rune we have. Gorn's leather bag we're not touching. Don't we need to give this to Gorn? Where's Gorn? Where did he say he was going to be? Shit. Where's Gorn? I released him. He said he was going to be somewhere. I forget where he said he was going to be. With Diego? Lester? Back at the town? Shit. Corinus, that's the name of the town. Language of the builders, trade on Onar's farm, learning on Onar's farm, trade in the castle. Rescue Gorn. Gerald gave me the key for the jail, and then I rescued Gorn. I forget where he said he was going to be. I think he said he was going to wait with Diego. I thought. Oh no, he said he was going to Lee. I know where he is. If he's not with Diego, he's on Onar's farm. I actually need to get that to him. Can I even get anything from this? No. I could just do that for funsies. I think it's a potion. Find longsword. Potion. Right. Gin and 50 gold. Really? See them. Dark mushrooms. Is that digger meat? Yeah, it is. It's right there. Lump of ore. What is this pickaxe swinging going on? Mining really is one of the worst professions in games. The chances of uncovering a monster nest or ancient evil are automatically high. Just mine through, just doing your daily work, happily having a family at home, and then suddenly an ancient evil is released. Because you mine too deep. Why would you do this? They told you not to mine too deep. What is wrong with you? Alright. Fireweed. Yes, please. Fireweed. Healing herb. No. I don't have a hammer, do I? And I don't think I'm strong enough to wield one. I have the mason chain, but I need 90 strength. Da. Well, what if I climb over this? Out of curiosity, what happens? Can I? Might be able to. Just slide up. Really? What? What? Just fucking let me up there. It's all like, no. It's very obvious right there. Fucking hell. It just no. Alright, I'm done. Okay. It is very possible I already solved their problem. Let's find out. Let's go and talk to what's his name. I mean, I found Silvestro, so that was the other one. And I didn't find any ore with Silvestro, so maybe they broke through to the nest and never got a chance to properly mine anything. I mean, Silvestro was sent with Oh, that's probably why. They kind of were sent together, but they were supposed to split. I'm guessing that was the intention, which is why they're so close together. Between the two of them, they got 2 boxes. Congratulations. No, because Diego had the 4 boxes. We know where those are. You love how his jump is basically just levitating up to the ledge. Basically.
How you want to know how my men's deal with these snap?
You're an angry individual. I don't like you. All right. I mean, there's a tower up there. Maybe that's the tower they meant. Let's find out. The snappers might have been behind us. They might have been up there. It might have been Zardas's tower. I don't know. I'm gonna check here. This would be an old watchtower. It wouldn't have been Zardas's tower. This would be the watchtower. Yep. You don't have a pack anymore. that was anticlimactic. Oh, because I had to, oh. It didn't appear before. I was up here with Diego or something beforehand. It never appeared because I hadn't unlocked the quest. It spawned when I unlocked the quest. There were no snappers because I beat the crap out of all of them with Diego beforehand. And the ones down there were too close to the camp, so Diego wouldn't come down there with me. Oh my god, this is hysterical. They're all like, we can't move for fear of our own lives. It's just a one snapper, you dumbass.
Hey. I killed the leader of the pack.
Good. Without a leader, they're only half as dangerous.
There's none left.
I don't think they'll attack us anymore.
They're all dead.
Tell me how much ore you've mined so far.
Report to Garand that so far we've only been able to mine 2 chests of ore. I've already taken too many losses thanks to the constant attacks. If Garand can send me more men, then we can mine more ore.
I see. I'll let him know.
Good. Then the rest is up to you. We'll hold the position here for as long as we can.
Okay. You're a good man.
You'll regret this.
A fight! Oh my god!
He doesn't catch on fire.
Just you wait.
He's a convict. No one cares about him.
God. How brutal.
He had 2 saws on him. He was worth 100.
I'll have nothing to do with.
All right, so we won't beat him up. I don't know if I need you later. I don't really, so I should go around and just beat the crap out of all of his convicts. He's a minor chance that he was gonna die anyways. It's true.
Just you wait.
I like how the paladin went, oh my god.
My god!
God. How brutal.
Nothing to be had there.
So like, why are you coming after me? I'm like, well, why not? You're there. You're sitting there. You're a convict. No one cares about you. Obviously. Because you're still mining in the same place that used to be your prison.
Oh, what a brutal fellow.
What a brutal fellow.
Nothing to be had there.
Oh, wait. Don't I need him to be my friend? Hey, I'll get you out of the valley.
I don't talk to Phil.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay, stop beating these people up. I need to finish Bilgot's curse.
It's time, Bilgot. Pack your things. We're off.
I'm ready.
Wait, where am I supposed to take him? Get him out of the valley? What if he dies on the way? What's the best way to get him out? Here, let's go this way. In front of your commanding officer. Everything will be fine. He just ran past him. But Jet's all like, oh man, someone else is leaving. Why won't anyone listen to me? Oh my god. This is fantastic. I just need to lead him to the exit. Now, if you've never seen Gothic played or haven't seen me play this or anything, just know he's not immortal. He can die on his way to the exit. If I sit there and basically run ahead of him, leave him behind, and he gets attacked, he will not necessarily fend off that attack. He may likely fall down dead. And then it will be all like, your quest got canceled. Shit, that's an orc. I want him to focus on me because I can stun lock him. Bilgot can help, but that's why we don't want to do that, you dumbass. All right. Get over here.
One less monster around.
Mushroom.
I mean... Oh, no. SCOC, thank you for the follow. Why am I taking him this way? Hold on. He's not as sensitive as Diego. Take him the easier way. He'll actually go around this way, and he'll probably follow behind me and stay away from the orcs. Diego had problems going this way because he didn't want to go near the castle, and he didn't want to go near the encampments for the orcs or any of the paladins. So you had to take him a very roundabout way. This is Diego's camp. You had to take him a very roundabout way, which I don't know what the quote-unquote like normal way is that people had taken Diego. I did find another route that I took him, which was very roundabout, going all the way near where the new camp was. That worked. This guy, shoulder shrug. This is why games started making NPCs unkillable, because the guys like him would charge at orcs twice their size. Look, I actually like that, because there's a challenge in keeping him alive. The challenge is, don't lead him down the path with death. Gothic does the escort quests and the quests where you have to follow an NPC very well, because the NPCs that you have to follow will stop ahead of you, turn around, and wait for you to catch up. They will never ever keep on running in a straight line and then you'll end up losing them. They will always wait for you. And even if you go off in an odd direction, decide to abandon that quest for now, they'll sit there and wait for you to come back to that point. He's just going to follow me in a pretty linear line. As long as we don't aggro anything, he won't go towards anything. Hi, Adrian, Jessic. Gothic 2 alone or the whole series? We've already played Gothic 1. We're on Gothic 2 and very likely going to do Gothic 3, though I've seen how big Gothic 3 is. Grinding and world exploration I've been doing off stream a little bit. Most of Gothic 2 has been on stream currently. I did grind a bit off stream, and all I did was fireball the hell out of orcs over there outside the wall and then go back and sleep. So there's a lot of dead, like a lot of empty spots over there. But Gothic 3, I do want to take a look at afterwards. I have seen the beginning of Gothic 3, both vanilla with the bare minimal installations of System Pack and the the fan patches. And I've seen it with the alternative AI, and I've seen it with the I haven't seen the alternative balancing, though I do know about it because I've seen the option and I started reading it a little bit. I'm not going to play it with alternative balancing. Alternative balancing, for anyone who doesn't know, near as I can explain it from what I've read, basically makes it that if you pick that you're going to be a mage, other abilities and skills are kind of locked to you, so that you're kind of forced into a singular class-based role. Considering that Gothic was never intended to be played that way, I don't want to implement that. While I find it an interesting idea, I just don't want to do that. So alternative balancing, I'll be shutting off. Alternative AI, I've already tried it without, and with, I'm keeping alternative AI on for Gothic 3. I can't do Gothic 3 without alternative AI. That beginning fight is a nightmare. So Gothic 3 basically starts where you're in a fight in a village with a bunch of orcs. I don't know why, because I skipped past the cutscene, because I know that the opening cutscene for Gothic 2 and 3 spoils the ending of the previous games. But Gothic 3 opens up with you in a fight against orcs. The orcs will target you and focus on you completely, and if you get knocked down and knocked unconscious, they knock your weapon out of your hand and you're just down, unconscious, not killed, until you regain enough hit points that you stand back up. Now, vanilla version, from what I've seen, you'll get back up. The orc that previously had knocked you down, along with any orcs that were previously attacking you, will then turn around as you're getting up and immediately go to attack you, smack you back on the ground to knock you unconscious yet again. And they will continue to do that over and over and over and over until you happen to get lucky enough to where they either miss and or don't get to you in time. So it's like constantly on the ground, over and over. And I was playing it with some friends on Discord, just watching it, and they were all like, oh my god, why is this game so fucking horrible? I turned on alternative AI. They stop targeting you when you're down, and they continue focusing on whoever they're currently fighting. That's the way it should be. That's a lot better. You really hope the Gothic remake won't suck. I don't think it will suck, but I don't think it's going to be a one-for-one remake like some people want. And I think a lot of the systems are going to change and be more modernized. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of, I have things that I didn't like about the playable teaser from what little I've played of it and what I've seen of it. There's things I didn't like. There were things that I liked. Shoulder shrug. See what happens. I have no clue. Yeah. If anything, they should have remade Gothic 3. No.
Right.
I don't agree with that.
There we are. Now hit the road. This area is hot.
Thank you.
Don't get yourself eaten. That'd be a pity.
Farewell.
Someone else has mentioned that in our Discord, and while I understand the concept behind that, the practicality in that doesn't work. And the reason why the practicality doesn't work with that thought, if you think about it, if you remake Gothic 3, it's so mired in you needing to know anything from the previous 2 Gothic games to really get involved in it, that you will only pull out the current fans for Gothic. Gothic's fans, while it's strong in Europe, is not very strong in other areas of the world. They need to garner more fans to be able to build it up to continue remaking the game so they can eventually remake 3. They have to remake 1 first so that they get a new fan base on top of the old fan base. Then if that one is successful, then they can remake Gothic 2. If that's successful and continues with the fan base, then they can remake Gothic 3. If you sat there and just remade Gothic 3, you're not going to pull anyone new in, and you're not going to do well with sales, which probably would not justify remaking it.
For that is the will.
For Innos.
For Innos. Though the sentiments of remaking Gothic 3 from the reasonings, yes. Yes, I agree with the sentiments from what I've seen of it. I very much agree with the sentiments of they should fucking do something with it. Remakes of 2 and 3 would only make sense if 1 does well. Yeah, which is why you'd want to hope that 1 would do well. I would like to see where they go with it. My big thing that I've been... Oh, wait. We might be done with this. My big thing that I've been saying is that I feel like they are primed with the Gothic series. Instead of having the nameless hero be the once and done guy, like trying to remake this guy, they could make it a fully customizable character. I don't think they will, but they could. Because he doesn't have any personality intentionally, and he's nameless intentionally, because you're supposed to be able to inject yourself into him, even though he's a character of sorts. I don't think they'll do it. It'd be nice. It'd be possible. They're very capable of it. I don't think they'll do it. You would name him Geralt, though. Wait. How about Aussie Geralt, based off of the voice actor that they chose for the remake playable teaser? Because he had an Australian accent, which was appropriate considering he was in a colony prison.
I talked to Fayeth.
What has he got to tell me?
His people have mined 2 chests of ore.
Witcher devs are actually big Gothic fans, yeah. I like The Witcher. I enjoyed Witcher 2 and 3 more.
He wants me to tell you that he needs more men.
What? I'm supposed to send even more men to certain death? He can forget it. Damn. What's going on out there? Has Beliar himself come to wipe us out? My men are almost all dead, and with the bit of ore we have, we can't even stop one orc, let alone an army. This expedition is doomed to failure.
Probably.
Only Innos decides
What about the letter for Lord Hagen?
We have 10 crates of ore on the whole, and we've lost twice as many good men. You shall have your letter. Lord Hagen must hear of this. This valley is cursed. Evil abides here.
You don't have to tell me that.
What are you planning to do now?
I've tried everything.
Mushroom.
You're my only hope now. You and that Lord Hagen will send me reinforcements. We'll continue to stand firm and pray to Innos that he won't leave us despondent in this dark hour.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
Okay. So I'm supposed to take that out of the valley now? How dare you sit where he sat? At least in my playthrough, Gomez got murdered horribly by fire rain by my hands. Fuck him. I never liked Gomez, even from the get-go. Actually, never mind, sit away, rip Gomez. No, Gomez burned. Probably won't, but it'd be cool if they let you play a lady because of how those in the colony were treated. It could make for some interesting story bits. You know what? That actually wouldn't make a lot of sense if you considered it. If they were trying to do that, they would need to put a lot more women into the colony if they allowed you to make play a lady, which they could. It wouldn't be hard to do, but because then you could just make it an intersexual, like intersex-based prison colony. It doesn't really matter. It's a fantasy world. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, if they were keeping it an all-male penal colony type thing, it does make sense for them to keep it only as a man. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, I think it works fine either way. It'd be nice if I could make my own character, but I'm not expecting them to do that, and I don't think they will. I like the fact he had the same name as Gomez from the Addams Family. Also, Kale at 8NC, thank you for the follow. I know I completely butchered your username, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry I got to that a little late. Medieval prison colony is not an optimal place for women, big... Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a quote-unquote medieval prison colony because it is a fantasy world. It can be whatever they want it to be. Hi. More options wouldn't be hard. No, it wouldn't be hard. It would be nice if they ended up doing, if they did something along those lines. I would like it. Men here are scum. Well, I mean, the world itself is pretty dark intentionally, including those that are in charge. Like Diego, Lester, Gorn, and Matilda, whatever his name is. Milton. Matilda. I'm gonna do something I shouldn't do, by the way. But those those three guys actually feel relatively like breaths of fresh air, considering that most people are assholes. But then again, they all came from a prison colony. You don't even remember seeing a lady main character at all while watching you play other. There is no lady main character. In fact, there's very few female characters within Gothic, I've noticed. There's a lot of them in Corinus, and it makes sense that there's a lot of them outside of the town. I have heard that there's a lot of criticism on Gothic 3 because there's little to no female characters outside of prostitutes and exotic dancers. And I have no idea what the reasoning for that is. I don't know. I will say it's not just Gothic. Piranha Bytes with Risen kind of was in a similar mode. And it made me look on it and going, this is way too many straight men that are sitting there way too up on needing, like, women to be wearing very interesting outfits. Because in Risen, a whole bunch of the girls have their midriffs exposed. Okay, it's a tropical island. I get behind that. I can understand that. But then I look over at the guys and they're all like wearing jackets and full shirts. And I'm like, And then you go over and they're all like, no, there's one powerful female character over here. Her name is Patty. And I look at Patty and I'm all like, you're in short shorts and your breasts are just out there. The penal colony, honestly, with all men and with the way the women were treated, made a lot of sense to me, and I love the flavor behind that. It works. If you're wondering what I'm doing, by the way, instead of leaving the valley, I'm trying to go to Zardas's Tower. Because I don't know if I'm going to have a chance again, and there's 2 goblin skeletons up there along with that demon. Gothic 3 didn't even have a single port. Gothic 3 sucks at world building. Gothic 3 was pushed out the door, remember? So in case you didn't know, and if you weren't here before when I've mentioned it, and because someone else ended up prompting me and I did look it up, it was Gothic 3 was the final straw that broke the relationship at the time between Joe Wood Studios, their publisher over in Europe, and Piranha Bytes, which is the developer. They forced Gothic 3 out the door before it was fully finished, much to the studio's. Well, they were pissed off. They forced it out the door. They forced it to be done and given to the audiences. It was not complete. It feels not complete. Flavor of a prison colony. Let me just lick the sides of them bars. Taste that delicious man sweat. Sorry, what? Oh shit, there's an elite. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna make you regret this. Don't fucking stop. Are you kidding me? It's a manly game for manly men. Maybe people procreate asexually in Murtana. Oh yeah, that is the name of the land, huh? I do know that by the time I think Gothic 3 hits, the orcs are pretty much winning the war, though. Humanity's losing. Gothic 3 only has female slaves and just like 20-to-1 men ratio. Yeah, it's... So Gothic 2, one of the things I like is, even though there's no major female characters that are standing out, at least the women are present in the world. And it gives me the feeling of a difference between Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, between being in an all-male penal colony where the women that were in there were basically forced to be in there by the Ore Barons, making demands on the kingdom from the outside. That I thought was a good feel and a good vibe and a good flavor that I really would like to see them keep within a remake. If they don't keep it, I would like to see them do something else to keep some sort of flavor in that going on. Gothic 3, with it being like so disjointed and so broken in the disparity between them. Yeah. I don't have any real strong feelings either way. It's just, it's to me, it's noticeable. And I'm just like, I like good female characters, obviously. I mean, Lara Croft, like old Lara Croft, not new Lara Croft, where she's whining and crying and has daddy issues all the time. Old Lara Croft is like one of my favorite personalities still. And I've always been very partial to really, really, really well done female characters. I actually prefer female villains more than male villains. And I prefer, like, I don't like the female heroes as much half the time because I feel like there are, I don't know, heroes a lot of times are too altruistic, honestly, for me, period. I like good villains. And I like a really good female villain. Here's a fun fact. In Poland, the Gothic protagonist and the main villain of Witcher 3, Aradin, have the same voice actor. That's kind of cool. You don't know much about the series beyond what you've watched, but one of the reasons you never looked at it is people kept saying how poorly the games portray women, and also how there's homophobia. I really don't care about that. It's a fantasy world. They can do whatever they want as far as I'm concerned. I just don't give a crap. Which is old Lara? OG Lara or Legend Lara? Legend Lara, I'm gonna say. OG Lara, I kind of like, but OG Lara, honestly, when we went through the games and played them, she doesn't have as much of a personality as we would like her to have. She has a bit of a personality, but OG Lara in Tomb Raider 3 sat there and was all like, oh, I need to get out of here. Look at this nice helicopter pilot that smiled at me. I'm gonna shoot him in his face and steal his helicopter. Because she does do that at the end of Tomb Raider 3. OG Lara from the original core games was a bitch. She was just a dick. Just punch someone in the face, shoot them while they're down, take their stuff, and just move on. And just be all like, I need this more than you. Stronger OG Lara. No, Legends Anniversary and God damn it, I'm trying to get out of this. Legends Anniversary and Underworld Lara is my preferred Lara. You googled Lara Croft and this ultra muscular guy popped up. As long as you're finding enjoyment in the game. Yeah, no, I like the Gothic series as it is. I really do like it. Oh, you just saw someone in the state face and stole their helicopter. Yeah, basically. I like the Gothic series. Let's see. I have a lot more criticism in the Gothic series with regards to the way its engine functions a lot of times, and with some of the little bugs or exploitations you can have than I have with any character choices they have overall. Like, character choices be damned. Can you fix this engine? I mean, Gothic 2 feels pretty polished, honestly, considering they went through an entire game with the same engine and that, can you stop? And that one felt unfinished. This one at least feels more complete. It feels like there's a lot more here, and I very much appreciate and like that. I know I'm going off the beaten path. I'm like, I'm going to the tower, guys. Promptly go and climb up the mountain. I mean, there's blood flies up here. I have to. Main complaint bugs. I do wonder why all the enemies are basically some weird ass like dinosaur thing. At least in the remake, it seems to be that's what they're going for too. And I kind of would like to see a little bit more variation. Like there's scavengers looking like that scavenger artwork they released of like what looks like dejected Pokemon in a fantasy world. I'm like, just make them featherless chickens and give them the bakak. And like, I need that angry chimkin scream. You have an old Polish game magazine with the Gothic preview. Main complaint, bugs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the bugs are very much there. They're not as bad in this one as they were with Gothic 1, I will say, because every time I say, like, the bugs are a problem, I'm trying to remember which bug is bugging me, and none of them really sit heavily. It's more like it lacks polish. Such as like when I'm jumping against something instead of up, I jump backwards like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. And it's only if I'm up against a solid object. And if there's something above me that I'm trying to jump up to, it affects it as well, and that drives me nuts.
Nothing to be had there.
I don't think I'm going to be able to take out that that demon with what I have. I'm going to try, but I don't think anything is going to hurt it. Yeah, that fireball did like a fraction of damage. I'm in Zardas's tower right now, in Gothic 2. This is the original tower. It's here. His original demon guardian is here too. But he's also got like goblin skeletons all over the place. Ooh. The original tower was the one with the best armor in Gothic 1. It was the sunken tower. Yeah. I never used that armor. I got that tower. Oh, you're talking about the original tower. There is a sunken tower that we saw, but it's not exactly in the same spot. I don't know if it's the same one. Sunken scroll, black ore. Scroll. It's a rune. What is this rune? What does that teleport to? It's a teleportation rune. Teleport to the ancient demon tower. That teleports here? Is his tower the ancient demon tower? It's freaking weird. Sunken Tower is also in Gothic 2. You can't access the entrance. Yeah, I kind of figured you couldn't. I'm not getting anything off of this book, surprisingly. Aren't you technically working with Zardes? You think he'd tell his minions to leave you alone? I think he abandoned this tower. As far as you know, the game never explains the black ore. I wouldn't be surprised if they also had some abandoned stuff in this. Coal. Swamp weed. I can hear the demon down below. I feel like there's more to this tower, but maybe not. I mean, he should have had another room, not just this. I mean, sure. I'm gonna go and sleep.
Know how wicked they are.
Alright, black hide. Raoul wants me to bring in the hide of a black, yeah. Wheat package suspects Bodo of stealing it. Kick Bulko's butt. Fernando's business. The merchant Fernando wants to know what's with the ore in the Valley of the Mines. Fernando should be in jail, I thought, so I don't think I can finish his quest. Seguido needs a weird kind of herb, but sun aloe. Yeah, but that's with the black troll. Evidence. Commander Garand has given me that letter that should be evidence enough. I can take it back to Lord Hagen. Teleporter stones. There should be another teleporter stone near the Dead Harpy Tavern. I already did that. I haven't found that stone. The one that I think is there is the one that's attached to the orc. I can kill the orc now. I didn't used to be able to kill the orcs before. I can beat the shit out of that orc now. Oh. We're gonna go this way. Because until I can kill the demon that's in Zardas's tower, I can't do anything on it. I mean, that demon won't talk to me because I don't think Zardas has full control over it anymore. So... Alright. Chapter 2. Back to Lord Hagen. I need to find Gorn first. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. That's all I need to do, so I'll BRB real quick.
Mushroom. I'm back. Okay. Alright. I just had an idea of something I want to make for Sunday for Easter. For food. Oh my god. Because I saw it last night and I completely forgot about it. Binging with Babish did a recreation of Kronk's spinach puffs from the Emperor's New Groove. And I really want to grab that recipe and make them. On top of the asparagus. On top of the carrots, apparently, my stepmom wants, or stepmother-in-law, Isaac's stepmom, my mother-in-law, one of the two. Along with lemon blossoms. You think I could do it all? Hey, how are you?
What are you doing here? I thought you were headed across the pass.
I just can't go on. Let me rest for a minute. I'll manage. Don't worry.
If you say so.
Just a little break.
He's gonna die.
Hey, you.
Diego.
How's it going?
Fine. I'm just taking a brief rest.
I hate his voice actor in Gothic 2. I fucking hate his voice actor. Who is that? Really? Just one?
There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around. There's another of those scummy beasts.
Don't steal my kill!
Monster around.
Fucking bastards.
Nothing there.
They stole my kill. Mother-in-law who be stepping. Yeah. Well, she asked me to make, she's all like, make your sweet carrots. The carrot recipe I have, that's the quote-unquote sweet carrots, is essentially it's Alton Brown's glazed ginger carrots. They're a winter, like, Christmassy time recipe. I can very much make them because she wants them, but they're a winter recipe. But okay, whatever. I'll make them. They're good. They're really good. And they're really easy. Oh, there's more down there. You know, I know this is really stupid, but no. I just need 10. Watch. I want to see what's down there. It's probably going to be nothing worthwhile. Alright, no. Yeah. By the way, if you try to cast teleport and you don't have enough MP... Oh, it doesn't do it. Damn it. You need at least a few MP. You sort of like stay there, like floating in the air with your arms stretched out and your head like rolling back and forth. It's kind of funny. Because Easter Bunny eats carrots, perfect logic. Well, she's making, I think it's because she's honestly, she likes them, one, and two, it's, she wants to make a crock pot roast because she's trying to do very low effort food, and I think she really likes those carrots. So I'm probably gonna make 2 batches of them this time, because the one batch ends up being relatively small-ish. Okay, here's why I'm doing this. Because it's super easy to do. Go back. Teleport. Go back. Beat up another orc or 2. Leave. And it makes sense. Perfect logic. Easter Bunny eats carrots. I'm fine with making them. So the way, if you haven't seen the recipe, it's really, 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 really easy. It's like Alton Brown did this whole thing where he was all like, you can make ginger glazed carrots, and they have all this stuff to put in them, including ginger and sugar and everything, because you need to glaze them. Well, easiest way to do it, ginger ale, because it already has the sugar and it already has the ginger in it. You just need to make sure you get a good quality ginger ale. Don't get a cheap one. Don't get something that doesn't have a lot of flavor. Make sure you get a ginger ale with sugar, with flavor, and it will come out great. Canada Dry works fine. I've had better ones before. Liddy Betty Bop, thank you for the follow. Here, you. Worked well. See? And then we do this. Come back to the castle. Just. To be a mage. If only there was a bed right there at the teleport. Seriously. Like, why don't you put a bed there? You have that as your teleportation location. Why wouldn't you have a bed there? Like, what if you teleported back because you needed to get away from everything? You needed to, like, fall down, just pass out. Alton Brown is definitely one of your heroes. The recipes are great and his shows are really fun. I love his Good Eats. He's, I have to look at it again, but he was doing a, redo of, I think, like, a bunch of his old Good Eats recipes using knowledge that he's accrued over the years. And it's funny to watch him watch himself and then counter himself sitting there and saying, back then I thought this, but that was stupid. And the one thing that I appreciate is one of his early episodes, he actually goes into details, which, why does so few people go into details on it? How to properly season a cast iron skillet. No one, like, every time I'd look like, how do you clean a cast iron skillet? How do you properly season it if you want to do it on your own? I'd get vague instructions. I never got proper, like, instructions from it. And then he actually sat down and he was all like, okay, let me give you proper instructions. Reloaded, you think it's called, but yeah, it's fun. I do like it. I haven't seen a lot of it. I've seen a bit of it. I need to rewatch. I need to watch some more of it. I was enjoying what I'd seen of it. But his Good Eats stuff is really cool because he goes into the science behind food and he goes into the origins of food and everything, and it's really cool to see it. Gotta go over here. No, not that one. I don't think there's necessarily anything great down here, but I'm gonna try it. There's only 2 orcs, so take one out with a fireball and then beat the crap out of the other with my wand. Maybe. I don't know. It's also very possible that they're respawning. No, they're not. Did he just crit me twice? He definitely did. Yeah. Good, he started because he was tired of cooking shows telling people what to do but never explaining why. I think he also said that Bill Nye with his science stuff also was something that interested him. There was a lot of things about it. I think he was going to culinary school, but he was also interested in film school stuff. Like, he wanted to mesh multiple things together. Run. He'll never be able to catch me. Oh no. Why is he stronger than the other ones? I've dealt with orc warriors before, and he was hitting me harder than the others have. If he gets stuck behind that tree, in front of that tree, that's going to be a problem. Because all he's going to do with his AI, with how close he is to me, is he's going to block. Ow. See, he hit me, and he did, like, no damage. Yeah, he crit me, like, 3 times last time. Pressing him. Really? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. I was so worried he was gonna kill me. Hey, we talk about food science, we were bravely.
But if you would like to interject with some of your facts. Cookies just chemistry, you get to know what to eat. You get to know cookies is just chemistry you get to eat at the end. What? Yeah, essentially. I kind of feeling I need to double check my INI file and make sure that it's still. I don't know why it would have changed, but it should be. This is, by the way, where you begin Gothic 1. This is where they push you into the barrier. So that whole like elevator sequence in the playable teaser was bullshit made up because it's not a large cliff. The barrier ends right over, used to end right over there at that road, and they just sort of push you in over there into the water. That was the idea. Because it's just a barrier that eventually goes to the ground. You can go in, but you can't get out. That was its initial concept. The elevator that was put there was just put there for the sake of like ease of being able to send things in and out. There's like nothing here. Healing herb. There's a bag here though, but why can't I get it? Full leather satchel. Cavalorn's bag, Gorin's bag, apple tobacco. Diego's old leather bag. What? Okay. Apparently the molecule uses a flavoring and a fragrance, but if you fuck up and decompose it into thioacetone, you and everyone in a half-kilometer radius will be hurt. Okay. I don't know what that is. Sure. There's a skeleton under here. That's about it. Inkiest chemical in the world. Soy sauce. You talk about like cooking something and like it being stinky, and the first thing comes to my head is my parents used to cook with soy sauce. They would put the, oh yeah, see there's the elevator that would go up. See, it's not even that far down. That was the platform. There's where it would go to. Shit. All right, so we're coming back here. We'll give it to Diego on the way back. I know this is a long-ass way of doing it, but it heals us. Fuck it. Like, worse than skunk. Ugh. Ugh. No, the reason soy sauce comes to my mind, and I've mentioned it before, is my parents used to cook with soy sauce where they'd be all like, oh, they're grilling up chicken, they'll pour soy sauce in for like some flavoring of some sort, but they would just put pure soy sauce in and let that boil in the pan. Soy sauce cooking in a pan burns, and burning soy sauce smells like burnt rubber. It is foul. I used to wonder what that smell was that annoyed me, that I hated so much. And when I found out what it was, I just thought it was really disgusting they used to cook like that, and they used to be all like, it's fine, it's totally fine. And then when you actually look up actual recipes from like just any Asian background that uses soy sauce as a primary ingredient within a sauce, there's usually like broth or water mixed in with it, which keeps it from burning. And you don't end up with that problem. So, yeah. Delicious rubber. It took me so long to actually cook with soy sauce again, like cook with it, because I was like, no, it's just a finisher. It's not just a finisher. Yes, you can cook with it, but it needs to be with other stuff. By itself, oh god. Hey, can I give this to you?
How's it?
Fine.
I think I need these bags later on. I have Cavalorn. Wait. I have Cavalorn's other bag with a lump of ore. I have Gorn's.
I have Diego's. I'd almost say Lester's is probably somewhere near the swamp. I know you can't go in the swamp because I kind of unintentionally had that little bit spoiled for me. It's not really a spoiler. It's if you try to go to where the swamp is, it's walled off by the orcs. But I do know that it's walled off and you can't go in the swamp. But if Lester's bag is anywhere, it's probably near the swamp, maybe? I think. Soy sauce is an umami bomb. It should not be the primary moisture in a recipe, though. Yeah. Good in marinades. It is good in marinades. Also, as far as worse food smells, sauerkraut. You can't be in the same room when it's cooking because it makes you retch. Your mom's side of the family loves it, though. I like sauerkraut. But cooking sauerkraut is essentially cooking... I mean, it's essentially cooking cabbage in its own pickling juice. Yeah, I wouldn't want to cook that. I love sauerkraut. I mean, I don't desperately need it, but I do like sauerkraut. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Too much damage. Too much damage, too much MP. Because when I'm leaving here, I should technically be able to... I didn't know you could walk up here. What the hell is the point in walking over here, I wonder? Digger meat. What's up here? Ooh. Wolf skin, apple tobacco, potion, scroll. Wait, what is that potion? What is this? Speed potion. Orc skin. We will keep that as a just in case. Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker. Where is that? Damage 80, strength required 80. I can't use it, but that might be worth keeping on me for if I can get my strength up to 80 through magical enhancements to use on stone golems. Cooking parts. Mom's family is German. They love sauerkraut and cow tongue. I've never had cow tongue. I've never had tongue. The concept of it does not appeal to me. I've heard it's supposed to be amazing. You're a product of parent that did most of the cooking was raised Jewish. What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand that concept. Wait, did this make it? Oh, I think it's another exit. The Eye of Enos. Except I didn't want to leave this way. I feel like I'm gonna die. Holy crap! Ah! Oh, no pork. My family didn't make a lot of pork when I was growing up. But I think it's because anytime my mom made it, she had only like 1 or 2 recipes that she would like a pork is a main thing, like a pork chop. It's like we almost never had it. She'd put like ham and quiche. My mom used to love making quiches. Kind of want to go a little bit all out for me and Isaac this Easter. Kind of. I want to see. I kind of want to make us a... Because I keep on wanting to make a quiche lately, and I haven't done it. We'll see. I'm going to go with the flow. No pork, which is in a lot of German foods, just like every sausage. I mean, that's true. Oh, God. German family, Jewish cook. Oh God, the conflict. Diego's gone. Diego's gone the moment we hit chapter 3.
I just can't go on.
If you say so.
Just a little break.
He's gonna die. He's gonna be dead when we come back. By the way, if you missed if you missed any of our cinematics that we had previously in Gothic 2, you owe it to yourself to look at the clip that I made sure to post. It was the best opening cinematic I have ever seen in a game in a long time.
Mushroom.
To where I had to reload and watch the beginning again. Numb Peanut, thank you for the follow. Because the dialogue is just golden. I've already gotten that. Alright. I can't handle all those orcs down there. I will later as I go up. Now that we're in chapter 3, however, our priority is to get to the mages first. Because I can get onto the third circle. Which will allow us a certain number of spells. Oh, shoot. I heard that. Where are you from? I'm a little worried about them. New chapter, new rank of Magic. I could have potentially have ranked up by the end of chapter 3, technically. And I know it's possible to join the water mages by the end of chapter 2. I did not finish that quest line because I'm not quite sure what to do with it, which is the missing people. Yes, I do. I need to threaten Dexter, and I'm not strong enough to threaten Dexter. I wanted a stronger spell, which meant I wanted the third circle of magic with some spells before I tried to go against Dexter. Because I already tried hitting him with Fireball, and while I can almost nearly get him down, I can't fully kill him. Who are you?
Weak little mageling. You will never be able to match the power of the Master.
Who? What are you throwing at me? Oh, these are the guys from the Night of the Raven expansion. All I know is Night of the Raven has 3 different types of enemies that can come at you depending on what your primary abilities, depending on what faction you joined. Seekers are come after you if you're mages. That much I know. I don't know anything about them. What I do know is I want to beat his ass. He is probably... Okay, based off of what he's throwing at me... Fire protection. This is fire protection 8. Weapon protection 3. All right, let's try this. I have a feeling they're pretty fire protected.
Weak little mage.
He's pretty magic protected, I think.
He's a good little demon. He's a good little demon. Oh, that's fucking good. Was I supposed to get some sort of quest off of him? Hold on. I feel like that might have been overkill. Hold on. Isn't a good demon an oxymoron? How dare you talk about my demon that way? Hey. What if I just hit him with Wind Fist?
Weak little mage.
That would have been nice. I feel like I need to invest in Wind Fist as an extra just backup. It does a lot of it takes a lot of MP, but here. Do you want to talk? That was mean. Ow. Demons are generally classed as evil, not good. True. But, I mean, I don't know what demons technically are supposed to be within this world. So who knows? What I do know... the easiest way to beat his ass. Kill the squeaky skelly, yes. Hi. 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 I'm a little dinosaur. Little dinosaur. Hey, speed potion, a coal, gold. I thought these guys were supposed to drop runes. I'm a Lizord Wizard. Yeah. Hey, you guys are dead. Teleport to the pass of Corinus. Nice. I gotta take your stuff. Coin, coal. Why do they have coal in them? Why are they keeping coal in their pockets? Lester and his sheep. Lester, why do you have a sheep?
Hey, you're finally back. You have to go see Zardus right away. There's a problem.
That I certainly believe.
All hell's broken loose since you left. Talk to Zardus. He's waiting for you. Zardus gave me this rune for you. It'll help you get to him faster. We'll meet again there.
All the teleportation runes are now a thing. Hello, Dennis. Oh, look at that. Is that a dragon snapper? Why are there dragon snappers here now? Fuck's sake. Wait a minute. Zardus wants me to go see him, but the fire mages. Is that another fucking You really want to know what a guy is doing with a single sheep? I don't know what he's doing. Lester's having problems over there. Lester's immortal, thankfully. He's too important to die. Lester, behind you, you dumbass.
There's another of those scummy beasts.
Mana, aquamarine gold. This is what happens when I help Lester the Unlikely do anything. Fun fact, the Orc Village for Gothic 1 was originally supposed to be underground. I wonder why they changed that. Like, I like how Lester just wanders in this direction and just eventually runs into a seeker. You gonna get him, Lester? Yeah? I feel like if I let him do this, he's just gonna take up my, experience points that I could potentially have. So I know that Seekers are from Night of the Raven, and I know that they're everywhere.
Just you wait, you son of a bitch!
I also know that finding magical spell runes on them is pretty decent, and you can get spells off of them that you would not have normally found. I thought there was supposed to be like a skeletal mage boss or something by the end of chapter 2 I remember hearing about, and I never found one. Okay, he has preset stuff. Even though he cast a spell, the rune didn't spawn. I like how Lester's just immortal.
One less monster around.
Let him do all the work, take the experience.
Nothing to be had there.
Lester, where the fuck are you going? Alright. Teleport to Zardos. This man is like so intent. He's all like, here, have a rune for this. Hey, I don't remember if he has a bed in here. I don't think he did. How does he sleep? The moral here of being a freeloader is okay. I like how he had steps in his original tower. He's all like, I did away with steps, and I went with a ramp. Wheelchair accessible, but good luck getting up it without rolling back down. Oh, he does have a bed. How nice. I'm gonna sleep in his bed. I'll be with him in the morning. He's all like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, I'm cooking. You once tried playing Gothic 2 with a gamepad? I was tempted to. I know you can, and it would probably feel relatively okay, but for the most part, I don't think the game would function as well. Games that don't have that are meant for mouse and keyboard don't tend to work as well when they are put onto a gamepad. If it was meant only for keyboard, so Gothic 1 you could probably do on a keyboard only on. Honestly, actually Gothic 2 you could probably do it too. I guess you could, and it would feel okay. I mean, there's lots of people who play it with just keyboard. I play it with mouse, but honestly the mouse is mostly for me to free look. Other than that, it's left click as action button. Everything else I do with the keyboard. Like, I have parry set to right mouse button. I don't even use middle mouse button or anything. I tried, but eh.
About that unknown part of the island.
Don't bother me with details. Come back if you really find anything useful.
It's not bad, but turning left or right is a bit weird. I mean,
turning left and right, I'm
Nice,
just using
dude.
with A and D right now. I'm not using arrow keys. I have a WASD set up. With Torso, thank you for the follow. I know a lot of people online sit there and say, oh, this game is really meant for arrows. It's not. It could be whatever setting is comfortable for you. I wouldn't say, no, it can be whatever setting's comfortable for you. But, I use WASD. Q and E for me is straight left and right. But I've been turning using A and D.
I'm back from the Valley of Mines.
High time, too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Corinus, if I'm not mistaken. Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Enos. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
Adrian J6, thank you for the follow. I would think that if you were going to use the gamepad too, I would use the D-pad. I wouldn't use the analog joystick at all. The game would feel a little wonky with it. Unless you were setting the right joystick to play as the mouse, but I still feel like it would be wonky. We finally got the proof for Lord Hagen.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that?
I received a letter from Garand, the commander of the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. In it, he asks for reinforcements.
That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Enos. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
I need to be part of the third circle. Thanks. I need to take care of him real quick. Thank you. Oh my god. Get the fuck over here! Get over here. Get the fuck over here. I'm upset by that. Free button. Look. A very specific thought process here. It goes along this line. Teleport to Stardust. Go to bed. Just teleport to Zardas, go to bed. I am a little concerned with the Seekers because they are really strong. And they're obviously resistant to fire, magic at the very least, and until I get with the water mages, haha.
This is going to be a little awkward. Yes, I'm aware that I can go directly to Corinus from him. I kind of want to go to the fire mages and try and get the third circle first. I need Ice Javelin. I believe that's a third circle spell and it's really powerful. That might be enough to pierce through them, I'm betting. Because if I use it... Ow. Ow. It makes it sound like you're going to proposition the water mages for naughty activities. Problem is, in order to quote-unquote proposition the water mages, I think I need to find the missing people. I think. I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know if that's what I need to do. I see another seeker over there. I'm trying to avoid them. Because until I get something to deal with them, I need to avoid them as much as possible. I'm hoping there aren't going to be any on the way to... Oh, that's the other thing. A whole bunch of enemies have just respawned because we're in a new chapter. That was weird. Wonder if a lurker respawned here. Nope. Wait, what was that? I don't know. Okay. Oh, shoot, I need to... Fuck! To get past the one seeker, I had to transform myself, and that was not a very good use of anything. So fire deals damage to them, but it's very, very little. Hey. Hi. He's all like, I'm waiting for him to come out from behind the tree. Hi. 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 Hey. Wait. You're gonna die. Stop it. Yeah, I'm dead. Bunch of fire darts. Maybe they won't chase me. Hey. Bye. What? It's pretty singular-minded, apparently. User rage apparently means fireballs. Yeah, makes sense. I just bypassed him. Maybe he's just a poor lonely traveler on the road that I assaulted, and he was just defending himself. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I can lead him into a farm town, like a whole farmland, and maybe the farmers and everyone will come out and sacrifice their lives to kill him, like last time. I need a new circle. I need more powerful spells. I need to be the Zord. Hello. Really? Stop it. Remember when those things were really hard? They scare me. They scare me all the time. Fuck! I didn't see him! I was looking at chat.
My master shall destroy you. Your pathetic parlor magic cannot save you.
Oh. Bye. Zigzag. Zigzag. Hey! Hey! Isgaroth. I'm hiding behind you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wanna fight me? Wanna fight me? There's a fire wizard here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you wanna hit him? You wanna hit him? Huh? 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 Hey, Isgaroth, behind you. Ow. Really? Really? You're a fucking fire wizard. Just gonna leave. Keep the pillar in between me and him. Nope. Nope. Nope.
We shall get you.
Yep. I'm fine. Hey, this is an entire monastery of fire mages. There's a guy back there throwing fireballs at me. Pedro.
Hey, you.
I can't tell you how I need your help. Hey. I have 40 learning points. Okay. Hey, how are you?
Justice will prevail.
Teach me the third circle of magic.
Yes, the time has come. Enter now the third circle of magic. New spells await you. You will need them. For evil draws nigh, and it can be thwarted only with the power of Innos. I have now taught you all of the circles that I can pass on.
I'm sorry?
I will instruct you in the higher circles.
Karis. Who's Karis?
That's really not my problem.
Teach me.
Who told you that?
Fear, heal medium wounds, sleep. Wind fist.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Heal light wounds.
Who told
May
you that?
Innos protect you.
Alright, hold on.
Anything new.
I have to look it up again. Gothic to spells. Because once again, if you haven't been here, I found out that some of the spells are actually bugged and do not work as intended. So if you look up a magic guide and just look at the spells, they'll tell you if the spells are not something you should pick up because it will break during use.
I agree with you completely.
No one must violate the divine.
That's really not my problem.
You already know what I think.
Just saying.
That's been known a long time.
Mushroom.
That's nothing new.
the second circle are going to be core spells until chapter 2. It says, move Kovu, thank you for the follow. Which I kind of expected anyways, because that's going to be like Fireball. I need a few things.
I need a few...
Like, holy crap, when did you get all this? Scavenger, turn into a sheep, turn into a wolf. Summon a wolf. Summon a goblin. Ball lightning. Wind fist. You know what? Buy a few of those, just in case. Land of Corinus, small lightning. What is that? Mana required 5, magic damage 30. Why didn't I get small lightning? What was the whole point in it? There was something wrong with it. It only stuns human NPCs, it doesn't kill them. That's why. Rune. So, I don't want to sell him anything at the moment. He doesn't teach me any spells, so get this guy over there.
That's totally obvious.
Is it really true?
Marduk.
I never would have thought.
Teach me to create
Teach
runes.
me.
Small light, ice block.
I never would have thought.
Yes. That's what I need, and I bet that'll work against the Seekers. Let's go to my room. That's what I really wanted. That's what I really wanted. Is I think I can make it. I'm pretty sure it's like glacier crystals or something. 9. All right, ice block. We are putting it as 7. Sleep till next morning. You've slept and feel well rested. Learning points, I have 25. I could learn the potion that ups strength from the guy in Corinth.
For Enos.
Honestly, I don't really want to spend it on him, but let me see if I can actually advance to the 4th circle. I don't think I can, but it's possible. Is Karanis in here? No. Who's Karanis? It has to be one of the guys here. Harlan. Is Karanis the guy that's in down below doing the potions? Marduk. Sheep. I think I have how many blink runes? 2 now? I have 1 blink rune. Thought I had 2. Guess I have 1. I found one somewhere. I forget where. Novice.
Hey.
Neoris. I don't remember who Karanis is. Maybe I haven't seen him. Maybe it's this guy.
You are not permitted to go.
Talamon. This is just a novice that's guarding this. Garwig. Can I have that back? Wait a minute. Can I get this back? Sacred Hammer? Hold on. Let me talk to you. No. I don't know if the Sacred Hammer has any other use against any other golems or not. Or if it's just a story-based item for the one golem. I don't know who Karanis is. Alright. So the easiest way to test this, to see if this rune works, as I want it to, is go. Where is it? Past Acrinus. Because there's one right out here. Well then. Hi, slime with teeth. I'm a little upset by that. What's the best way to deal with the Seekers? Because I'm a little worried right now. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're running a test. We're running an academic test real quick. Hold on. Aside from transformation, which guaranteed works.
I need a few.
Sleep is useless. I already know that. Fear. Fire arrow, no. Small firestorm. We have that. Fireball, we have that. Light. Summon wolf. Create skeleton. Yeah, sure. Ball lightning. Maximum damage 120. Okay. Small lightning, sure. We'll try that. Okay. Wand of the Fire Magicians. They tried using the Penumbra. Have I tried Penumbra? They're so good. I have not tried Penumbra. I think I've seen them played. I do need to switch to my horror game for the day in a bit. What platform was this game released? PC. Alright. Here's what we're doing. We're running some tests and simulations. We'll just do it here. I don't care that I spent the money. I was gonna nitpick the money spent, but I have a feeling I'm gonna want Ice Javelin to go against them. Kraus is supposed to be at the monastery, but the guide says it teaches you circles 4 and 5. Yeah, I need circles 4 and 5. That's what I'm missing. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Large fireball. How much damage does this do? Here. Yeah. Oh. Not much. Okay. Won't worry about that one. I have a feeling they're pretty protected against fire. But anyways, Firestorm. Are we only in chapter 3? Yes. But it's possible to get to the third circle by the end of chapter 2 instead of in chapter 2. So I was wondering if you can get to the 4th circle in chapter 3. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll have to see. Anyways, we're just testing, alright? Ice Arrow. Large Firestorm. What the hell is 9 set to? Oh. Large Firestorm. Hey! There you go. That was good, but I think it's like level. That like sucked all our mana dry. Might have some problems here. Alright. Ball lightning. How well did they do against created skeletons? Here, go get him. You really suck at this, you stupid skeleton. No. no. There's a way to get circle 4 early, but you don't want... Okay, then I'm not going to worry too heavily about getting the 4th circle. Look. I'm testing this out, okay? We're trying to see our best options against these guys. I only have so much of the really good things here. Ball lightning. How do you like this? They're really strong against magic. Maybe that's why they're the threat currently. Slight problems. Wind Fist we know will work here. Small lightning. Go. Yeah. That actually hurts him. Barely. We're having problems with hitting them. Wind Fist we already know will work. Fuck you. They're fuck coming for you. Let's find a stick and bash him down. It might do more damage. I'm a horrible monster. Rawr. Barely damaging you. I'm stun locking him. Go anamorph and eat him too. I can't. I used my only spell scroll on that. Ready for this one? This is just for pure comic value at this point. How do I Bakak? How do I Peacock? This is what happens. Chimkins can be vicious. Early on, these guys are a little resilient. Kind of sometimes hit them. Stop it.
We shall get you.
Ow. I'm gonna do this in your face. Ow. One roasted ostrich coming up. I need to switch to Lust from Beyond it a bit. What the fuck? What is going on? Look. If I really wanted to be angry at him, I bet this would work. Not as good as the dragon. Rampage of the farm. Is anyone even around?
Another one of those things.
Do you have a wife? I'm gonna go and kill her. I can't get in the house. I can't get in the house.
Nice room.
Get in the house. Just yielding Gobdell fam, thank you for the follow. I like how weirdly clean the audio for his voice is. Yeah. Use magic turn into a stone gorilla and bash his face and it still counts as magic. Good job. Yeah, but this is what people are all like, just turn into something and go and wreck things in the land and get levels up. Don't do it legitimately. Why would you do it legitimately? Except you're supposed to use the dragon snapper, everyone says. Oh my god, look at him. Hi, Kim. You're gonna die. These guys still hurt me a lot with this form. You go in the water. Maybe I could put his fireball out. Put him in the water. He's dead. These guys are horrible. Since we're screwing around, speed potion. For anyone who hasn't seen it, this is how we normally run. This is our fastest run normally. But now that we have speed potion, magic allows us to actually jog. No one's able to jog in this world without magic. Chem's coming out of hibernation. What people think wizards do, study books and cast spells, what they actually do. Shapeshift into horrible monsters that eat people. I don't know what to do about the Seekers. But, we will probably have to find that out for another time. What's up? Because it's time to switch games.